Esau not running a darn thing, man. Right? Simply there just to keep us in check. This is Job 14:5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Turn from him that he may rest till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day. You know what I mean? So he got bounds he can't pass. There's certain things he can't do. Certain things that he know he can't do. He also knows he can't, he lost. So it's limits. Along with what he could do to us, right? Jacob shall not be consumed. Even though we are assuredly drunken of that cup, you know what I mean, he's going to drink of it as well. Let me just grab that real quick since I quoted it. Jeremiah 49:12, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was to not drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that altogether shall go unpunished. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Right, so he got what's coming to him, judgment, slavery, right, pain. So seeing that, we just got into how Esau was the sword of the Lord. The nation of Israel, the elect, are also the Lord's weapons, because we're fishers right now. Lord willing, hey, we're called. Lord willing, we're chosen. We're brothers out here doing the work, pushing the word, or fishing, man. Matthew 16:16. Shalakia. What? You know what I'm looking for? Matthew, man, Shalakia. Jeremiah. Old Testament, Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. So right now we're fishing for the elect, those that are familiar with the song, right? We're bidding them to the marriage, if you will. Lord willing, we be accounted of that number, and we be those men. But pretty soon, Lord willing, we endure. We be those men turned to hunters, right? Now it'll be our turn to do the hunting. Only y'all won't have a hedge of protection around y'all, man. Salakia, the wicked won't have protection around them. This is Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole, West Indians, and Haitians of the legendary bloodline, God's chosen people that the Bible speaks of. I will help thee, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. I will make thee a what? New sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shalt make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. This is just going into how we're going to destroy these dudes, man. We're going to be given spiritual power. It's Jeremiah 51. Lord willing, we endure unto the end. Jeremiah 51 and 20. It says, Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. And with thee I will break in pieces the horsemen and riders, so on and so forth. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. Spiritual power, man. Manipulation, control of the elements. Ultimate get back. Let me see. We jump to Psalms. Jump back to Psalms. And 17 and 14. From men, because we hit 13 in the past vid. From men which are thy hand, going back to the sword, O Lord Yahweh, from men of the world which have their portion in this life, in whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasure, they are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babes, to their offspring, to their children. Right? So this is just another pinpoint on who the wicked is, who the sword is. Because the sword of the Lord, the wicked, who was created to correct us, right? They're the same ones that have the blessing in this world. So the same ones with the sword is the same ones with the resources and the same ones controlling everything. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So this is so they have their portion in this life, as verse 14 says. They have their portion. What? With Psalms, we can go to Psalm 73. And 1, we just going to run down to 12. Truly, Yahweh is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps were well nigh slipped, close to slipping. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. Right? They seem to live such painless lives. Their bodies are healthy and strong. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, and violence covereth them as a garment. Right? Because sin isn't executed. Judgment isn't executed speedily. That's why it's fully man. Shalakia. Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely know that it shall be well with him that fear Yahweh, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh. Right? And we went into Job 14 and 5. I was said, he has judgment, he has bounds that he cannot pass, appointed that he cannot pass. Right? The triumphant of the wicked is short. Also, it's back in Psalm 73. And 7, their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than the heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Therefore his people return hither, and waters full of a cup are wrung out to them. And they say, how doeth Yahweh know? And there is their knowledge in the Most High. Behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world, and they increase in riches. But we know that the wicked are reserved for the day of destruction, man. Let's jump back to Zechariah. That's it on our people. That's it on Esau. Let's jump back to Zechariah. Get back on 2/3 of our people real quick. I'll close. In Zechariah 13:8, and it shall come to pass that in that land, that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right? And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and try them as gold is tried, and they shall call my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. Why? Because my sheep hear my voice. Right? You have not chosen you, but I have chosen. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. But verse 8 is the point. 2/3 therein shall be cut off and die. It's over. And they have to go. It's 1 Timothy 4:1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. This is why 2/3 got to go. It's Jeremiah 17:1. The sin of Judah is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond. It is graven upon the table of their heart and upon the horns of your altars, whilst their children remember their altars and their groves by the green trees upon the green hills. So our sins is written with a pen of iron and the point of a diamond, man. Conscience seared with a hot iron. All meaning what? Signifying what? That this is the Lord. It's mercy. It's a mercy kill. Hey, Lord willing, we endure unto the end. Right? And with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Haruchak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach and rule well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Kwam Yasharala and Abba Baba. Shalom.